Salam labas, Kuchi Mazian. Hey guys, it's Erin. I'm back with another video. I'm in the elevator taking it down to my car. Now, I almost never ever take the elevator to the garage out to my car, but it is pouring raining out. It has been pouring raining out since, I want to say, last Friday. I feel like last Friday was the day that it was just like, it's been every day, all night since then. And so yeah, we're going on like 5 days now. The reason I took the garage is because it's less walking in the rain to my car. If I just come up out here, I bypass all that. And honestly, I bypass the slippery steps. If you don't know, tile is everywhere in Morocco and things get slippery. And I have busted my butt a few times. So, but yeah, we have to go to the ATM. Just because it's pouring all day doesn't mean life stops. I have to go get cat litter. The cats, there's none out here right now, actually. They were probably in my window, in my kitchen window up here. Let me see real quick. So there's 2 cats that have been living in my window now. It probably didn't help that they know I'll feed them. And let me see. Yep, if you can, you can't, let me see. They're in that window right there with the blanket sticking out. Why are you not up there with your friend? This is the girl. She's been living out here since I've been here. And she's had many litters of cats. Come here, baby. Come here. She's actually let me pet her, but only when she's in my window. It seems like out here she's still kind of scared. Come here, Haji. She ate good. She had a chicken drumstick today. Who's here? Nobody's here. It's okay. Go back up there. And I put a blanket out there for them. And they've been sleeping there every day. I've been up there looking in my window and they're there. So maybe she's out here to do her business. All right, I got to go to the ATM. Let's go get cat litter. And we're going to do a question and answer video today. I posted a while ago about a bunch of questions. And I got questions given to me. So I'm going to answer those questions.
Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on those notification buttons for new videos.
All right, guys, this is a voiceover on this clip because I found out after I took the clip that it didn't pick up because I was in the car. That stupid thing I told you about, sometimes it happens. So quickly, this clip, the first question I said is the stupid question, in my opinion, because it's always guys that answer and they don't have anything else to add. They just want to know, am I single? If you really follow me and you like my content, you would already know that I am widowed and I am not looking. So I hope that this was this 52 seconds? I need it to be 52 seconds and it's not. So let's just count in Tharija for the last 15 seconds. Wahed, Jush, Kleta, Rabah, Hamza, Sta, Sabah, Timinia, Tisod, Ashra, Hadash, Tanash, Tiltash, and I'm done. All right, I do feel like I picked the perfect time to come out to the ATM real quick because even though like it's really wet and everything, it's really not raining right now. And I'm not going to be fooled because since Friday it has literally been like this and then 2 seconds later pouring. See what I mean? It was literally not raining and now it's pouring and I'm stuck in this. I have to go to the store behind me to get the cat litter. All right, let's continue with the question and answers. All right, another question that was asked a few times, even though it's, I think, like my biggest video. Why did I move to Morocco? Another variation is what gave me the idea of coming to Morocco. I came on vacation in 2023 for 10 days. So when I came here, I wasn't expecting to move here 3 months after that. But sure enough, when I came here and I just experienced the most amazing 10 days, peaceful, so much that I saw in that 10 days. And I only went to like 3 cities. I think, where did I go? I went to Marrakesh, I went to Rabat El Hora, and Casa. So 3 cities and I don't know how to explain it. I mean, obviously I know how to explain it. I moved here, that's exactly how to explain it. I moved here. I loved it so much. And it's so much different than living in America, like completely different than living in America in all ways. And And I'm really stressing the good ways. You know, it's just more peaceful, more calmer. Yeah, now this rain isn't too calm. By the way, rain, guys, we are in a drought and very thankful for the rain. However, let's take a pause to be aware, though, that this rain, this continuous hardcore rain that the country has seen, it has caused really bad issues of flooding and stuff in some parts of the country. I'm not sure exactly all the places because I'm not good with names and how to pronounce it. I'm not even gonna try. But if you live here or you follow the Moroccan world, like the news and all that stuff here, you've seen the videos that they've had some major flooding. I don't know if anyone has died. I hope not. But, you know, the rain is good and we're happy for the rain. Yeah, I mean, it is, I guess, flooding some places, so that's not too good. Flamingos are back in the desert. I did see that this morning. The flamingos are back in the desert. When I went to the Merzouga 2 times, once in April last year, once my birthday of 2023, and then I went again this past April, or last April. There was no water there. The one place, though, they called it the oasis. They were like, you know, sometimes it's filled with water. When I went, there was no water, so I never got to see that. I'm assuming now there's water there, but I'm not going back because, you know. All right, we're gonna go attempt this. It's slowed down for like a second. I'm gonna go in. Next popular question is, what do I do for a living in Morocco? So, no, I don't teach English. That is like the most popular thing. People think I'm here, I'm a teacher. I'm not a teacher, nor do I think I could ever be a teacher. Shout out to teachers out there. I don't have patience like that. And I don't know how to teach. You know what I mean? All right. Remember I told you about the tiles? Like, you will slip. You will definitely slip. So what do I do in Morocco for a living? How do I get money, right? You're watching it. I have 3 YouTube channels that are all monetized. This one is my biggest one. Also, not that it's like a way I make money, because it's like not nice to think of it like that, but I'm a widow and I get Social Security from him every month, so I do get that. Also, do I have to worry about my Social Security? Is like, you know how they're talking about all these cuts and everything? Are they getting rid of the Social Security of like the death benefits, or is it like, wait a minute, tell me, help me out, guys. I'm not a fan of this whole thing that's going on in America. I mean, actually, the whole thing in America is like a joke right now, but tax money going to Israel and you might be cutting security benefits. Let me know, guys, if that's a thing here. I don't know. I went for cat litter. Oh my God, and I almost died. This is what happens, guys. But in all fairness, we did need umbrellas. We apparently only had one umbrella and it was a kid size for Cameron. Poor Jack came home literally drenched. And I was in my room when he said that his clothes are wet and I didn't know. So this morning when I went to get the clothes, you know, he's like, they were drenched. They were the next morning still completely drenched. I don't know if he fell in a puddle. I never really got the answer from him, but I'm just trying to justify the 3 umbrellas. I'm not talking about the 2 bags, just the umbrellas. Everything else is a needed accessory. I'm back in the car. I'm hoping that it stops. I'm only like 2 minutes from my house, and I'm hoping it stops long enough to get to my house and be able to get in my house with these groceries without getting completely drenched. And of course, I wore sandals with socks. I do have rain boots in the car, though. All right, next question I get a lot, this was one of them, was, I forget. Let me go look at my list. The question was, how is my first Ramadan? So this isn't my first Ramadan here. This is actually my second Ramadan in Morocco. This is my 3rd year fasting. I did do fasting in America, the Ramadan before I came here, which was 2023. I didn't do it the full time. I actually I did it like partial of the time. It was hard. I was weak. Smahalia. This is my 2nd time doing Ramadan with the fasting. First year as a revert. Meshi mushkil. I'm going to be honest with you guys. This year was a lot easier than last year. I don't know if that's a health indicator that I need to get checked out, because like I'm not hungry. I am thirsty definitely by like 6 o'clock. But as far as the hunger goes, I don't know, especially if I cook something beforehand. Believe it or not, me being in the kitchen cooking all that stuff, or not all that stuff, because I'm not putting out the proper iftar. Guys, it's just us three. My kids are coming home early from school because of Ramadan. They're starving. They're not waiting to eat until then. So really, iftar is, I just make like one meal and it's ready for when they come home from school, and then I eat it if I'm hungry later. But lately, I've not been eating until late at night. And actually, I didn't eat last night. I don't want to hear it all in the comments, guys. My stomach, it's been bothering me, and it's not because of that, just like in general. And I wasn't hungry, and I just drank a lot last night. So, I'm living on fluids right now. So I would say my Ramadan is going well so far this year. Another question I get a lot is schooling with the kids. Now, if you guys are on my YouTube, which right now you guys are, but I think this is more for the people that follow me on IG, which if they only follow me on IG, they might never see this. But I have a lot of videos on here about the school that they go to, about how much it costs, what it included, whether we're happy. People want an update now if we're still happy. Be honest, not really. Not saying that the education isn't good. The education is good. They're learning a lot. However, communication blows. I'm going to be honest. Communication blows. However, to give them the benefit of the doubt, people that I know that go to other private international schools say that it's a thing here in Morocco. That kind of leads on to my next one. Someone actually specifically asked, what do I think about education in Morocco? So I only have experience with their school that they go to, which is KGS. But if I tell you what other people tell me is school isn't that great here, as far as like public schools aren't that good or something, or you don't want, when I moved here, it was like, oh my God, don't send your kid to a public school. Well, first of all, I would never send my kid to a public school here because I can't send my kid to a public school. Because you have to be a Moroccan. Like your child has to be like half Moroccan, or so has to have a Moroccan parent. It can't just be like anybody comes. It's not like America. Anyone can go to the schools, public schools there. Maybe they wouldn't be so overcrowded, But anyway, that's another topic for another day. But here you have to be a Moroccan like person to go to the public school. So our choices were only private Moroccan schools or like private international schools. And the reason private Moroccan schools were out was because even though they do teach English, they don't teach in English. That's what my kids can't just come to what kind of mother would I be if I just brought my kids to a country that's not English speaking and threw them into a school where they don't, they don't teach in English. A lot of the teachers actually don't speak English. And that would be cruel to my kids. Now, people were like, oh my God, but they would learn the language so quicker. Okay, maybe. But I also don't want my kids hating me. And I feel like if my mom did that to me, I'd probably hate her. So I did not want to do that to my kids. They needed to be in an English-speaking school. However, American schools are absolutely ridiculous. The American Rabat school here is, this year by itself, this doesn't include like bus, and this does not include meals, but it's $25,000 per kid a year. Okay, so yeah, that was out of the question. There are a couple other schools that are beneath the American school as far as like cheaper, but just as I feel like the education would have been good too. Unfortunately, they're still expensive at like $22,000. Another one was $15,000 a year. This school was like $16,000 total for both kids. So, but there are things that I don't like about it. Communication sucks, and this Class Dojo app is like ridiculous. I don't like it. I had it in America, but we didn't use it like the way they use it here, and I didn't like it. All right, next question. I'm continuing this video in the car because I'm like hoping that it's going to stop soon, but I don't think so. So I think I'm going to just go after these next couple questions. The next question, the second to next question that was popular is, where is my favorite place to go? One person said, where's my favorite place to go in Rabat? To be honest, that is another hard thing. I feel like, first of all, there's so many places, even in Rabat, that I still have not discovered. There's still parks that I have not gone to. There's still little beach alcoves that I haven't gone to. There's still structural things that I have not gone to, historical sites that I've not gone to, because there's so much to see. But I feel like to be honest, if you're gonna say Rabat, I love walking the back streets. You know, the streets that have like the sellers on the streets, you know, with the vegetables, especially around a mosque and stuff. I love that. You put me anywhere in Morocco on a street that's got the, you know, the market. Like for instance, up north, Fenendek. Yo, I promise someday I will say that right. Fenendek, if you go like off the main road, if you go a block behind, like where the big mosque is, you go, actually where the mosque is, you go a block behind, huge market. Everyone's selling everything. That is my people. That is my thing. I love the souk. So I don't want to say it's like, oh, I love going to the beach because like, okay, I don't like the beach. My kids love the beach. I don't. I'm not a sand person. And plus, it's very hectic. Maybe not so much now because they're older, but when they were younger, it was very stressful as a mom to be on the beach with a bunch of kids, little kids too. So I guess maybe that's why I never really liked the beach. And I don't like the sand going down my bathing suit. Who does? But yeah, I'm a souk person. I love, and I don't mean the souk in like Olamata. I mean, they call that a souk because, like, it's everyone sells vegetables and all that stuff. But I mean, like, the real souks. Now, do you see me go to them a lot of the times? No. And number one reason is because I want to buy stuff there, but I really don't want to buy stuff there because I'm not comfortable enough with buying stuff there and not getting higher prices. Inshallah, give me a couple years and I will only be going to souks to shop. Like, I do only usually go to the souk in Ulaanbaatar for my fruits and vegetables, but like for all that other stuff, I still kind of just go around here. But I know if I went to those ones out like in the middle of like, you know, not nowhere, but you know, like farther out in like the villages and all, you'd get stuff cheaper. And I love that experience. I love the people out there. I feel like they're the ones that are like, they don't care about who you are. Like, I don't mean it like that. I mean, how do I explain it? Like people in the cities, they're like city folk. You know what I mean? They're more complex. They're more, where the people like out there, they're more simple and they're just in a good way. Like, they just smile and you know that they're genuine. I don't know if that makes sense because I love all Moroccans, but like, I don't know. I feel like the people out away from the cities are a little different. Just like how I say in Merzouga, which I don't feel like you get anywhere farther out than there. They're different down there. And like I said, I like all Morocco, so don't go into that too much. There's going to be somebody on here that's like, what? You only like the people in the village? No. Skut, baraka. Besides like helping with the drought, the rain also helps with getting my car clean. Guys, do you know how dirty my car has been? Jack like literally refuses sometimes to get in. Like he's so embarrassed. But I mean, not that it's completely clean, but it looks a lot better than it has. So rain is good for the cars. As you can see, I am back home and it stopped raining. Of course, after I already get back in, bringing the stuff in, it stops raining. Last question. Am I happy in Morocco? Anna Farine Bezef. Anna Farhana Bezef. I am very happy living here in Morocco. Islama.